TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. 2:28 remaining in this first quarter. There's Ty Lue, now in his 7th year as the Clipper head coach. He calls the playoffs his happy place. He's made it through all the load management, all the injuries. Now he gets to coach, he gets to game plan, he gets to go through a series. Had an NBA title with the Cavs in 2016. Got a lot of changes on the floor. Suns have 4 newcomers with Shamet, Okogie, Wainwright, and Biyombo. And you see the Clippers there with Powell, Mann, and Plumlee checking in for the first time here.
Well, and Ish Wainwright getting the assignment right now on Kawhi Leonard. I think, Brian, Ish Wainwright, the only high-level Division I football player playing in the NBA.
Could be a wild card in this one. Played his college football at Baylor in the Big 12.
He's got to stick to the basics in a big game. You got to block and tackle.
Terrence Mann is fouled. And Mann will go to the free throw line. Gives us a chance to reminder that you can make every three-pointer, every steal, every assist mean more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. FanDuel's got Phoenix favored, not only in this series, but also in the Western Conference. Boy, the West is so jammed up. We knew the playoffs were going to be special. We didn't know it'd be that special that quick, but how about yesterday's games, especially the nightcap in Sacramento and those fans waiting 16 years to finally get a postseason game. That was something special, beating the Warriors.
Yeah, look, I remember when I first came into the league, mid-90s, up through the mid-aughts, I guess, when they had good teams in Sacramento, man, those crowds were among the loudest in the league, and it's great to see those fans rewarded with a really good team again.
Bones Highland gets up a shot, comes up short. One of the new acquisitions, he and Plumlee on the floor together. Now Powell is one of the great 6 men in the league. No shot, says Mark Davis. Side out.
And Norm Powell, the leading bench scorer in the NBA. And Powell will be at the line anyway because of team fouls. So they're in the penalty. Norm Powell at the line, averaged over 17 points a game, as you saw there, coming off the bench.
Interesting, he wasn't a finalist for 6th Man of the Year. He missed 11 games, did Powell. Late in the season, he had a left shoulder injury, and he wears this sleeve here to try to keep that left shoulder contained. It was a subluxation. It was a scary injury for him. But maybe those 11 games cost him a chance at 6th Man of the Year. But there's no question, Coach, his value. He did return for his last 6 games, and he looked good.
And he averaged 20. The only thing he had a problem with when he came back, I don't know if it related to the shoulder since it was a left shoulder, but he really struggled from three-point range. And right there, Plumlee takes a foul, and a smart one to take away the dunk on a guy who is a 36% free throw shooter in Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah, his percentage is much better as a dunker.
Yes. That was a great call, great analysis there, Brian.
I felt like you left that one on the table. I needed to clean that up.
Okay, very good.
Bismack Biyombo has kind of put himself in the picture in the rotation as he misses the first. Hey, you could win $1 million for the perfect bracket. First place gets you courtside seats. Fill out your bracket for NBA Pick'em Bracket Challenge for your chance to win big. Play free at nba.com/bracket. It'll be either Booker or Durant on the floor at all times. Both coaches using this game one early wave of substitutions to get some guys on the floor. But it is going to be interesting to see how deep these rotations are going to go as we carry on with this series. As Powell, there's Biyombo with the block. Here come the Suns in transition now. Booker and Mann knocked it out of his hands. Highland and Mann both can fly. Mann going all the way. He's fouled.
I'm a huge fan of Terrence Mann. I mean, he gives it to you at both ends. Always brings great energy and effort. He's good defensively, and then he will put the ball on the floor and attack. Great help there, and then to the rim and back to the free throw line for Terrence Mann. And we saw Biyombo's block before, third in the NBA in blocks per minute. I mean, a guy is great defensively, and that's why he is on the floor.
Are you a Man fan or a Man stan?
Well, either one.
Stan Man fan.
I do stand Terrence Mann, yes.
Kevin Durant back on the floor. KD had a nice exchange with Coach before the game. It's your first encounter since you had what you thought was a spat on Twitter. It wasn't a spat after all. He was just agreeing with you, but he came over to let you know that you guys are tight.
Yeah, I don't know if we're tight, but we had a little laugh, and it's not the first time I've been educated by an NBA player.
Stan spitting already. 10-point Clipper lead coming to the end of the first quarter here. Devin Booker. And Booker gets himself some room. He's come up short on all three of his shots.
It's funny, he just said that to himself right in front of us here, Brian, that he's frustrated being short. I loved it down there, though. And for the first time tonight, we have, at both ends, Leonard and Durant matching up as the primary defender on the other guy.
Left man open. Booker went over to help Durant. Hit right into his hands. Lost the handle, and Powell will run it down. And Monty Williams thinks that is a backcourt violation.
No, that's a good non-call. No possession there by the Clippers in the front court.
Shot clock is off. Clippers can get the last shot. Been an impressive first quarter for LA as Powell rises up and knocks it down. And the Clips up 12 here. You cannot start any better than the Clippers. The 5 seed. Clippers in the quarter on a 10-1 run. Interesting, the shot clock.
Yeah, the shot clock should not have been reset. Should not have been. I think they were right on the non-call on the backcourt violation, but if there's no possession, the shot clock should not have reset.
The 2023 NBA playoffs are presented by Google Pixel.